Hello party people, I have a grocery haul to share with you guys today. I went to Costco, I filmed a shop with me, I was there for an eternity. Alex brought all the groceries in. I feel like it's so draining doing, you know, all of it, moving the groceries like 7 times. So while I was putting the baby to bed, well, not to bed, just as for a nap, he brought everything in and it was so nice just to not have to take 7 million trips back and forth. Okay, so summertime fun. I got a lot of snacks. Well, now that I'm looking around, I didn't get too many snacks. I did eat Sun Chips on the way home, so pretty satisfied with that. Other than that, I don't know, I'll just give you a 360 view and then I'll show you everything that I got. And then hopefully I'll like prep the fruit, mostly the fruit. I also have half a watermelon from this past weekend. I'll cut that up. And then I have a cantaloupe over here that I bought this past weekend. I'll cut that up too. So anyway, come on. Oh, it's pretty large too. Did I tell you that? So here's half of it. And don't mind that in the background. It's summertime fun over here. And then here is the second half of the haul. Can you see it all? It's a big one. It's a lot, but I'm pretty excited about some things. Actually, this is one thing that I'm probably most excited about. And go figure, it's non-food related. We still have the activity books from last summer that we didn't work our way completely through. So my kids will go through that this summer as well. The Costco activity books are fantastic for kids, so I really encourage my kids to get through them. But these are Bob books. I love Bob books. I did them with all of our kids. Wentworth is going into pre-K 4, so he's 4 years old. And my 2 girls were reading Bob books by now, but he's a pre-reader still, so he's gonna be working on the alphabet and some pre-reading skills. And I just love the whole Bob collection. There's so many books depending on what your child, where your child is at. Okay, anyway, on to the food. Let's get started. Oh, did I also mention I got like 0 hours of sleep last night, so we'll see if my words actually come out. They never really do, okay? I'm just making up an excuse. Okay, raspberries. Ooh, I love that they're hippie organics. What is that? I don't know, but the label makes me want to buy another one. My kids will probably eat through this entire package of raspberries in one sitting. Probably half a sitting and then ask for more. And then I got cherries. Yes, it is cherry season. Yes, it is. I love cherries. Chocolate covered cherries. Oh, I don't have a seedless watermelon, but I do have one in the garage. Seedless watermelon. Man, Gavin DeGraw is such a summertime hit. Okay, cherries, always a summer staple. They are expensive. I don't even know how much they were. There wasn't a price tag. I'm guessing $13. How far off am I? Ugh, it hurts the pocketbook, but satisfies the whole. Oh, I was at my dad's house yesterday. He was talking about ramen noodle. I said, there's 0 nutritional value. He says, yeah, but it fills the hole. Oh man, that's funny. Okay, I got some green grapes. I don't know how crunchy these are. I'm hoping they're pretty crunchy, but I feel like it's not really grape season. I don't know. These southern peaches, oh, I got a waft of them as I walked by and I said, we need to have some of those at home. My kids love peaches, but they love them when they're super hard. And I just cut them into pieces and they eat them. How do you eat a peach? Green beans. I grabbed a couple of bags of green beans just for dinners and stuff. We like to roast them in the oven. I like to roast all my vegetables. I didn't buy a lot of vegetables. Did I? I got plenty of vegetables, plenty of fruits. There's like 5 vegetables that I just saw when I was like, oh, you're an idiot. Celery sticks. I made some buffalo dip for a get-together we had yesterday with our family. We didn't eat it all, so I took some home. Lucky for me, I need some celery sticks to eat the buffalo chicken dip. It is so good. I also grabbed, Anyone? The one back there is like moldy and falling over and decrepit. And I bought a shiny new model. I'll try to cut that one up. I'm sure it's still good. The ugliest fruit, pineapple specifically, always tastes the best, right? This one is not ready to cut yet. That's why I got it. And then I got some frozen broccoli florets. I love having these for dinner time because I can just throw them in the microwave and then it's good to go. We're ready to eat. And did you know Meredith's favorite vegetable used to be zucchini? But now she's like totally not into it. She loves corn. She will nibble on a piece of corn for a solid 30 minutes. And I love it because it, you know, distracts her during dinner time where I don't have to constantly give her my attention. And she loves corn. is there really any nutritional value? I don't know. I see it come out in her diaper, so I don't even know what's coming out of it. Okay, I grabbed some avocados. These are great. Everyone loves avocado. I mean, I don't love avocados, but everyone else seems to love avocados, so I grabbed some avocados. I aim to please. I also grabbed a lot of pears back here. These were nice and hard, so this won't be the first thing that we eat, but I like a good hard pear. And I didn't buy any apples, so that will be like our pear for the week or so. I say week because we always have extra kids over. Like right now we have 3 extra kids over on top of the 4 that we own ourselves. The 4 kids that we own. The 4 kids that I birthed that belong to us, that have my genes and all that good stuff. Okay, anyway, it doesn't matter. We feed a lot of people through summertime, so I'll probably in a week have just as much food in another grocery haul. Okay, Brussels sprouts, that's great. Oh, and you know what? The other night I made Brussels sprouts. Loved it so much. You know why? Because I topped it with hollandaise sauce. Oh, that's what I forgot to get from Publix. I did run into Publix to get just a couple of things. And in my head, I said, Kim, don't forget strawberries from Publix because Costco didn't have any, and hollandaise sauce because I love it on my Brussels sprouts. I don't have it, so I'm just gonna have to muster through eating Brussels sprouts without hollandaise sauce like I have been for the past many, many years. It's like the first time I've ever had it with hollandaise sauce. That's a lie. The first time I had Brussels sprouts was with hollandaise sauce, and I think that's really why I fell in love with it. Not that you need to know every detail or all of my thoughts about Brussels sprouts and hollandaise sauce. Am I even saying that right? Hollandaise sauce? It doesn't matter. All that matters is Brussels sprouts are delicious. They're even more delicious. If you don't like Brussels sprouts, if you think you don't like Brussels sprouts, you're wrong. Try it with some hollandaise sauce. Should we talk about it some more? No? Okay, moving on. I got some bell peppers. I like to chop these up. I like to eat them. Maybe in some salad, maybe in some chicken fajitas, maybe in some, oh, you know what I like? Burrito bowls. Just with maybe some rice, maybe some lettuce, some onions, pepper, beans. Boom, you have a good dinner right there. Oh, you know what else I got? Some cucumbers. I almost passed right over them. Got a lot of cucumbers. Alex said, pick up some vegetables I could juice. Well, I didn't do a good job because I didn't get any carrots. I think we might still have carrots. I don't know. He can make some cucumber juice. Celery juice? Yep, that's a thing. He can make some celery juice. He likes to juice things. It's whatever. He'll figure it out. I also got some bananas. Got some clementines. I love having these. Oh my gosh, they're so juicy. It's like a nice little summertime treat. If you're hot, if you've been swimming in the pool and you need to rehydrate yourself, grab yourself 4 clementines because 1 is never enough. The other day I was meal prepping and I needed some butter. I never run out of butter. I usually have a ton of it in my fridge and I usually have a couple boxes in my freezer. I was out, fresh out. Yes, what's your name, Eleanor? Okay, where was I? Children are distracting, but it's summertime. Fun. Butter. I needed butter. So I thought, okay, well maybe I just won't make the strawberry shortcake. Well, clearly that's not an option. So I ran up to the grocery store and I bought 1, 2, 3, 4. I probably bought 6 or 7 pounds of butter. I thought that's not enough. To ensure that never happens again, I bought even more from Costco. And it's such a deal, you can't beat the price. Okay, easy dinner idea. I think you just throw some chicken in the oven and top it with some boursin. And this is a great price at Costco. You get 3 for however much it was. But at Publix, one of them is like over $4. So I'm just saying, oh my gosh, how long has it been since I've talked about Jack's Organic Salsa? It's medium, it's delicious. I like to eat it with the chips over there I'll share with you in a second, but I love this stuff. I'm not a huge fan of salsa in general, and this is the kind of salsa you store in your fridge, but it actually stays good for quite some time. I'm looking for an expiration date. So this one says best by July 16th. Well, that's not really the best. I feel like normally it stays good for longer than that. But even so, a large, fresh container of this, it's the best store-bought salsa I've ever bought in my life. I can't hype this up enough. Every time I talk about it, and every time someone shares that they bought it off of my recommendation, they say, this is the best salsa. And I'm like, I know, it's so good. So if you're in the market for some salsa, that is absolutely delicious. And I'm pretty sure there's cilantro in this. Maybe that's what makes it so good. I don't know. I don't know what they do to it. I don't know what they put in it. It's better than homemade, but it like tastes homemade, but it's not homemade because it's good until July. You know what? I don't ask questions. Jack has his own ideas of how he makes salsa and I trust him. I also got some onions, got some lettuce. I love to make salads, especially during the summertime. They're just fresh and delicious. You know what else I like to make? Well, something with French fried onions, I was gonna say, but a potato salad with creamy, what's that dressing you put on creamy salad? What's that creamy Parmesan salad? Caesar Caesar salad dressing with some potatoes and crispy fried onions. That's great. Makes a good side dish. Throw it together. Maybe, oh, French onions. Not French onions. What are those green onions called? Throw some green onions on top, a little bit of cheese. Boom, you've got yourself a side dish, and it's a crowd pleaser. I also grabbed 17 bags of these Just Bare lightly breaded chicken breast crust chunks. They're nice and crusty. These are Chick-fil-A dupes. You guys, I passed the section where they usually were, and I didn't find them. And I said, well, I knew this day would come. I knew this day would come where they wouldn't sell them anymore, or they would be out of stock, just like they've been out of stock on the chicken thighs, in the frozen section. They haven't had them since March 2020. Lo and behold, they just moved them. I don't know why they moved them. They like to switch things up at Costco. I don't like it, but I was happy that I found them. I grabbed 3 bags. I just love throwing some in the air fryer. If you don't need an air fryer. You can throw them in the microwave. They're not as good from the microwave, but they're still delicious. If I'm making like a, what is that? Like a chicken taco, like a tortilla with some of those chickens, some lettuce on top, little bit of cheese, and then some taco sauce. Lunch. Bon appetit. All right, I also grabbed some That's It mini fruit bars. These were a pretty penny. I don't really know why I bought these. I bought them because I thought, well, they're healthy. The only ingredients in them are like strawberry and apple and like mango and something else. Well, I guess I'll tell you. Apples and strawberries, apples and mangoes, apples and blueberries. And that is it, my friends. That is all. That's it. That's it. That's why they called it That's It. That's it. People are like, wait, that's it? That's all there? Yep. They're like, yeah, that's it. They're gluten-free, only 2 ingredients. It's kind of like a fruit leather bar, and I thought, you know what? I think Meredith will like these, so we're going to find out if she does. I know my kids will eat them. Wentworth eats just about anything. That little boy is a bottomless pit. He is so tall. People think he's 6 years old. I'm like, he's 4, dude. He's 4. So tall. I don't know. Oh my gosh. One day he's going to be taller than me, and I can't process that. I don't know how I'm going to deal with that. It's going to be crazy. Okay, I also got suckered into buying these, mostly because they had the asterisk next to it. And they're going out. I thought, you know what? I don't even know if I'm going to like these, but I better try them before they go out. And you know what stinks is that, what if I do like them? Costco? What if I love them? And then they're not going to be around next time I go to Costco. They're going to be all sold out. There's only like 10 boxes left. I should have bought 2 just in case that does happen. But do I really need 2 boxes of Meyer Lemon cookie thins? No, I don't. Moving on. I got some Parmesan cheese. I plan to make some Parmesan chicken with this, but also my kids just like to put this on pasta some nights, and it's a quick, easy dinner. If I have pasta, they just throw some cheese on it, and I'm like, bon appetit, you creeps, okay? I don't feel like making dinner tonight. Pasta and cheese. My mom used to make me pasta and bacon, okay? And that was one of my favorite meals growing up. And that's it. And I bet you those are the nights where she was like, I don't feel like making dinner. I'm just making pasta and bacon. But that was my favorite. Okay, I grabbed some potatoes. That should have been in the vegetables section. That is a vegetable. A starch? Really? Is it a starch? Is a potato considered a vegetable? I would say yes. Okay, I also grabbed some seaweed. My kids love eating seaweeds, and I feel like none of my words are coming out. If I could tell you how sleep deprived I am. Is there such a thing as like I don't even know how old Meredith is. 19 months, I think. Is 17 months? No, she's a year and a half. I think she's 19 months. Close to it anyway. Is there such a thing as a 19-month sleep regression? It's happening. Or just because this past weekend was crazy and her sleep schedule is off. That's what I'm thinking. But she was up for 3 hours last night. I was like, oh, Meredith. But that's life, okay? That's life with kids. And you just sleep when you're dead, I guess. Organic seaweed. What was I going to say about this? So this pack, you might think, oh, $8 for all of that. That is crazy sauce. But no, it's not crazy sauce. They're packed. The amount that you get in one of these packages is equal to, I don't know, 4 packages somewhere else, maybe 5 packs. It's crazy how packed these are. My kids love to eat them as snacks. They love to eat them with rice. They make their own little concoction at dinner time. If I'm ever serving rice for dinner, I just throw a pack or 2 of those on the dining room table and they go to town. They eat them if they want them and they love them. I've also gotten a lot of their cousins and friends hooked on them and they've never had them before and I'm like, oh, just try it. It's good. It's healthy. It's a nice healthy snack. I also bought some fully cooked bacon. So, okay, it is a pretty penny, but only when you compare it like per pound when you're buying uncooked bacon. But uncooked bacon is so heavy once you cook it, it's nice and light. Anyway, you get 100 pieces of bacon in here. Not really, you get 48 to 50 slices. And you know, it's just so convenient, and I eat bacon morning, noon, and night because of it. I eat it as a snack whenever I'm lounging about. I need some water. Hydrate, okay? It purifies the soul. You like my IKEA cup? I stinking love it. I just need some right now. All right, I feel so refreshed and hydrated. I got some eggs, a lot of eggs. I don't know what we're gonna do with these eggs. Probably eat them. I don't know what else to tell you. Scramble them, fry them, put them in brownies. That's really my main concern is, oh, it's Brownie Friday coming up and we don't have any eggs. Oh, I did end up finding the Ghirardelli Brownie mix at Costco. If you watch the shop with me, I said, what is this keto crap? This keto garbage brown. I'm just kidding. I'm sure they're great. But Ghirardelli, that's where it's at. I did end up finding it. We didn't need any, so I didn't buy any. But anyway, that's why I need eggs, really, for brownies. That's all I really care about. That's what gets me through my week. Brownie Friday. Okay, Madras lentils. I meant to get 2 boxes of these because Avelina loves them. And I will say it's just a quick, easy lunch idea for the kids when they're, you know, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm doing 700 things and they're like, I'm hungry. I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I? I'm angry. This is easy. Throw a couple pouches in the microwave, serve it on some rice. Hopefully you have pre-cooked rice. I just cook a bunch at once and then store it in my fridge for when they want it. If you don't have rice, get some cauliflower, like frozen cauliflower. I like to mix rice and cauliflower. I chop the cauliflower up pretty small. They don't even know. They actually enjoy it because sometimes I served it with just rice and they said, where's the cauliflower? So they enjoy the added nutrition and they love the Madras lentils. Everyone does. So I really should have got 3 boxes if I was thinking. I also got some mashed potatoes because tonight I feel like we're just gonna eat some mashed potatoes, chicken, maybe some green beans, and then I went ham on the chips. I got some multigrain chips, I got some pretzel chips, and then I got some sun chips that I ate on the way home. No regrets. Also got some garbanzo beans. Avelina, listen, that girl loves beans so much. I bought garbanzo beans from Trader Joe's and she said they taste goopy and terrible. I'm not really sure the verbiage she used, but the gist of it was not good. All right, I also got a cantaloupe over there. We're feeding the kids ice cream to try to keep them quiet. They return their bowls like good children should. Okay, I got a huge bag of Jasmine Rice, but that huge bag was, I don't know, $13 or $16, which is a great deal because normally I get just like a normal size bag for, I don't know, $4 or $5. This came in Amazon, but I thought I'd share it with you. It is the toothpaste that Alex likes, and it's Jason, so it's SLS free and gluten free. Oh, I didn't know toothpaste had gluten in it. But it has fluoride, which is what we always look for in toothpaste. We do fluoride, but Jason brand has a ton of toothpaste without fluoride, if that's your vibe. But Alex likes the non-SLS toothpaste because he has found that it gives him canker sores. So random and true. He hasn't had a canker sore in forever because he uses that. Okay, chicken. I always buy this. It's like tradition when I go to Costco. I know, I don't have to think about it. I just know dinner is gonna be chicken. Do I have any gravy? Well, I have the drippings in here so I can make my own gravy. So it's gonna be chicken. It's gonna be a vegetable. Probably frozen broccoli, but today I think we're gonna do green beans and then potatoes. Mashed them. Mashed style. Also known as mashed potatoes. The kids have already cracked into these granola bars. That is a summer staple. I'm waiting for a sale so I can buy 5 boxes at a time. Do I need 5 boxes at a time? No. But it's probably nice to have, so I don't have to grab it every time I go. I already spoke to you about the Bob books ad nauseum, I would say. And then I grabbed a couple of water bottles. These were a decent price, but you know what was better than this price? The one I found at the Goodwill for like $1.50. It was incredible. Probably my best purchase of the year was that. I'm just kidding, it wasn't, but close enough. I got some baguettes. Oh, we'll probably have that with dinner tonight too. Hey, why not? Because this does not stay fresh for very long, but I will say I love eating this bread with just salami. I don't know. I like dry stuff. I also got some hot dogs. I figured I would make these for the kids just for lunch right now or tomorrow or the next day. Who cares? The hot dogs, who doesn't love a good hot dog? Unless you don't eat meat and then, well, I'm sorry. Grits. I got a couple of grits because the other day, Alex said, you go to the grocery store every day. Why don't we have any grits? And I said, okay, I'll get it next time I go. It's so fun when It's so fun when we run out of things, isn't it? I also grabbed some of the kids' summertime fun cereal. Believe it or not, they love this cereal. Actually, they always ask for, oh, what's that cereal? Like fruity rings, Fruit Loops. But I tell them they are allowed to pick out one of their crappy cereals once a year, and that's when we go to the beach house. And we're not going there for about a month, so there's that. I also grabbed some applesauce for Meredith. And you know what? What's his name? Wentworth likes to eat these too. It's just a nice little snack, okay? I told you, Wentworth will literally eat anything. I grabbed some ground turkey. This was pretty pricey, but there's 4 packages in here, and there's like 1.7 pounds in each package. So yeah, I mean, when you narrow it down per pound, it's really not that bad. And yeah, I got a lot of recipes to make with these, okay? I got big plans, I tell you. I actually couldn't tell you right now because I don't remember. There is one dish that I talk to you guys about way too often. It is like ground beef, but we do turkey now because Alex, whatever, is allergic. So ground meat. I don't know what else is in it. Brown sugar, cocoa aminos, or soy sauce if that's your thing. I think that's it. And then I serve it on rice and green beans. It is so simple. So simple. No skill involved at all. But I will tell you, it's one of my favorite meals. Probably because it is so simple and it's delicious. So I'll try to link a recipe video of when I've made it. I'll probably forget. You're going to have to remind me, okay? But it's really good. So that's what I plan on making with one of them. And then the next one, I plan on making meatloaf. The third package over here, I'm just kidding. Unless you want to hear my ideas. I do have 2 more. Are you ready? Are you ready for it? Bam, bam, bam. All right, it's getting out of hand. I also grabbed a lot of cheese. They were out of the Mexican blend. Oh gosh, this needs to get in the fridge pronto. They were out of the Mexican blend, so I grabbed some sharp cheddar. I also grabbed this. I haven't had it before, but it just looked so dang good. Hawaiian style chicken. I feel like this, well, it's probably enough. It's a pretty big package. I did get the Thai, some kind of chicken one time, and I feel like it just wasn't enough. It was enough to feed us, but I wanted more. You know what I mean? I like having leftovers. I like having 2 plates of dinner. Most people call that seconds. Anyway, I feel like this will be enough. Hawaiian style chicken. It's char-boiled chicken thigh with teriyaki sauce and pineapple. It just sounded really good. Oh, and hey, guess what, guys? I'm gonna get rid of my wrinkles. That's what Olay promises me. If I use this serum, it visibly firms and smooths the skin texture. It's got vitamin B3 and peptides. This is a serum. I was reading the back of these things for way too long. I picked up like 4 different ones from Olay. One was a cream. It did basically the same thing. Another was, I don't know. You know, I ended up with that one. I don't even ask me why. I couldn't give you a pros and cons list. I mean, actually, I can give you a pros and cons list if you really want me to, because that's what I do in my head all the time. Okay, pro with that. It's a serum. And then I saw a meme that said, if you owned these sandals growing up, it is time for a night serum. And that just kept popping up in my head. So that's a pro. Con to this is the price, my gosh. But again, pro to that would be the price because it was on sale. Con would be, well, there's 2. What if I don't like it and then I'm stuck with 2? I could go on, but I won't. Lighters. We got some lighters. This is such a good deal. Less than $6 for these lighters, and they last forever. Oh my gosh, you know what they had? Oh, Kim, why do you do this to yourself? So normally when I'm doing a shop with me, I see something, and if someone's shopping around it, I just wait. This time around, I didn't wait. I walked around and I forgot to film 2 things. One of those things was the fireworks. What was the second thing? Oh, vacuums. I meant to film the vacuums, but those people were just taking way too long. So I said, oh, I'll loop back. Guess what? I never looped back, and I never looped back to the fireworks. So Costco does have fireworks for, you know, 4th of July festivities, if that's your thing. Anyway, we got lighters. That has nothing to do with fireworks. Well, I guess it does because you light them up. Chicken apple sausage. Oh, this tastes like Thanksgiving dinner. I don't know how to explain it. It's just so delicious. The flavors in here are chicken and apple, I guess. I don't know. This is such a deal. You get a lot of them for, well, they're pretty expensive, but they're delicious. I love throwing these in the oven, cutting them up, tossing them with a bunch of vegetables, and then a little bit of oil, salt, and pepper. And that is dinner served. Look at me, giving you so many dinner ideas, okay? Mashed cauliflower. Never had this before. It's a root vegetable. I feel like how much healthier is cauliflower than potatoes? I don't know. But this is keto, low carb, and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna try it out. It was on sale, so I thought, yeah, you know what? If there were ever a time to try it, now's that time. Okay, here's the main attraction. I have been waiting to drink one of these. For me, it kind of tastes like Sprite. Last time I had Sprite, it was a Shirley Temple. Thank you very much. And it was, how old is Avelina? 10 years ago, my friends. But I drank this because I'm trying to like get Alex to try, you know, figure out which sparkling water is his favorite. And he likes these, and thank goodness he does, because I really like the lemon one, because for me it kind of tastes like Sprite. I don't know, it's fun. It's a nice little summertime treat, is all I'm saying. I also got some string cheese. I needed some flour. I'm almost all out of flour, and you guys know summer isn't complete without all of the cookie dough in my freezer. And then I got some pork loins. There are so many pork loins, and there's 2 in each package, and it's only 12 bucks for 4 pork loins. 4 dinners? I feel like that's a great price. Or 2 dinners if we're feeding a lot of people and having a ton of leftovers. Anyway, holy crap, that is it. Okay, I'm going to start on pitting my cherries. This is my amazing cherry pitter. It pits 5 at a time. No big deal. Nice deluxe model. Look at this beauty. Nice red top. Opens wide. That's enough of that. I'm gonna wash these, start pitting. These cherries look so plump and delicious. You know it's summertime when they pump out the cherries. To break up this jam sesh we're having with this amazing music. Man, I love this music. Anyway, look, this cherry pitter is so simple. Even my kids love to do it. They not only love to do it, they have arguments. I'm doing it next. I'm like, oh my gosh, okay. And so they all take turns. That's my 4-year-old. And I don't know if he needed help or I think I just went in after him to make sure all the pits came out. And then another thing I do to ensure that all the pits are out is I cut them in half. Not only does it make sure that, the kids don't get cherry juice all over their clothes. Does it stain? I don't even know. That's why I wore an apron. I was like, I don't want to stain my clothes. My nice athleisure clothes. Anyway, so what's coming up is I'm prepping some chicken. Delicious. My kids fight over the drumsticks. Do yours? So recently I have had to even separate the chicken from the drumsticks because I'm not about to sit down for dinner and have an argument about who is getting the drumsticks tonight. So that's happening. And then I'm cutting up the best watermelon we've ever had in our entire lives. I did cut out a little bit of the middle, so if you see me like discarding more than maybe you would, just know that I was keeping all the good stuff and for good reason. I feel like when my kids get one piece of watermelon that isn't great, it just ruins the whole experience. They stop eating it altogether. So that, and this cantaloupe is fantastic too. Okay, so we're gonna get into that, but I'm going to get into my Casey Kasem voice right now. Okay. I'm going to play Brave for you. It's by Humble Hay, and it is a good one. Here we go.
Not long ago, you got hurt. Someone did you wrong. I can see it in your eyes. It's like your fire is gone. Across your face, it is written across your face. talk, I'm right here, not gonna leave your side. Just feel free to open up when the moment's right. Across your face, it is written across your face. If you wanna go out, we can go out. You can hide away just for one night. But if you wanna cry, just let it out. I'm by your side now. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. Deep down, I know you're strong. Give them hell, baby, prove them wrong. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. I know you'll get up again. Better stand up tall, I know you can be brave, brave, brave. I know you can be brave, brave, brave. I know we did you wrong, wish I could take your pain away. 'Cause I hate seeing tears streaming down your face. I know you're strong, won't feel this way for long, no. If you wanna go out, we can go out. You can hide away just for one night. But if you wanna cry, just let it out. I'm by your side now. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. Deep down, I know you're strong. Give them hell, baby, prove them wrong. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. I know you'll get up again. Better stand up tall, I know you can be brave, 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 brave. I know you can be brave, 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 brave. If you wanna go out, we can go out. Brave, brave, brave. We can hide away just for one night. Brave, brave, brave. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. Deep down, I know you're strong. Give them hell, baby, prove them wrong. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. I know you'll get up again. Better stand up tall, I know you can be brave, 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 brave. I know you can be brave, 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 brave. Brave, 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 brave. Brave, brave, brave.
Wow, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out. I hope you enjoyed seeing everything that we're going to be eating this summer, beginning of summer. There will be a few summertime hauls because summer, wait, what is that? There's 105 days in summer vacation. 105 days? 101 days. I don't know. I never watched Phineas and Ferb, but Avelina said it the other day and I started singing the song and she was like, no, that's wrong. Whatever. Okay, food. That's it. I hope I meal prepped with you. Not meal prepped. I hope I ingredient prepped, food prepped, washed my crap. So when I go to eat it, I save a little bit of time. Okay, time to eat. Thank you again for hanging out. If you want to subscribe, put a little happy in your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.